In this book, they talk about this new word called anti-fragile, and it's cool because it could be applied to politics, culture, tech, business, your personal life. There's 3 states that things can fall into when there's pressure. There's fragile, this is when something breaks. There is robust, this is when something stays the same. And there's anti-fragile, this is when there's pressure, something becomes better at the other end. So if you are like a leader or you're just wanting to make yourself better, the way you become more anti-fragile is a couple main things. One of them is removing anything that makes you fragile. So anything that drains you, anything that doesn't make you stronger, you want to remove that from your life. But the second piece is you want to find a way to add in healthy stressors. So what do I mean by that? Everything grows like under pressure. Like if something doesn't have pressure, it's not going to get better. So take the example of your muscles. If you don't put that pressure on them, they're not going to grow, they're not going to get stronger. And so I know for me in my life, I'm always like giving myself tasks that add like a healthy pressure. So for example, like I'm reading 100 books this year and I'm filming these videos. That's a challenge, and so I'm going to come out the other end stronger. But if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't come out stronger. It's really that simple. And I think that this is a very important skill to have nowadays. If you don't have the ability to get better, then you are fragile, and that's very dangerous in our world today, because who knows where the economy is going to go, who even knows where the environment is going to go. And if something crashes and you're fragile, then that's catastrophic. And that does take, sometimes that takes taking on risk, and that's not something everyone is willing to do. But like evolution says, like Charles Darwin says, it's not the strongest or most intelligent species that survives, it's the one that can best adapt to change. So that directly applies to this. Not everyone's going to survive, but you can be someone who does. So I would highly recommend this book and follow along, because this year I'm reading 100 books. I'm sharing my top takeaways with all of you.